What's up, Putty Ratsy? It's your person, Sonic Phobia. And if you're seeing this, I have a big thing to talk to you about that I can no longer keep my mouth shut about. Call me wicked for saying this, but fretting about the details behind video games and whatnot is actually not very healthy. If I told every bad thing that every voice actor that my little sister had consumed media of had... Let me try this again. If I told my little sister every bad thing that a voice actor did in stuff that she likes, she might end up killing herself because it's too much. She is very autistic, and I'm not gonna be the one to tell her that people who gave the voice to the things that she likes did bad shit. If I did that to her, she would be very depressed and have a meltdown for days. And I am not dealing with that kind of fallout. This game, whether you like it or not, has actually saved my life and helped me discover parts of me that I never knew were there in the first place. Like, before I discovered Barnaby, guess what, people? I had suicidal ideation, and I was actually contemplating it when I found Barnaby. So, that's how I've been that's how this bird had kept me from killing myself on multiple occasions. Multiple. Every time I think about doing it, I ask myself two very important questions. Would he want it? Yes. Would my family and friends want it? No. So, what I'm saying is, whatever details that there are, I am not going to focus on them anymore because it's actually not healthy for me. Because if I focused on the details, I would spiral and probably end up killing myself. And I don't know about you, but suicide is not the answer. And at this point, I'm willing to take anything that'll keep me from killing myself. Even if it's ironically a ghost owl that really wants me dead. I'm just very sad with those of you who would let basically what's considered a detail basically sour your experience. Because it seems to me that you've forgotten why you like this in the first place. It's honestly quite sad. And it actually doesn't help to doom scroll. It actually hurts you. And this is coming from somebody who has doom scrolled a lot ever since they were 19 years old. I'm actually trying to cut the habit, so if you got any fandom drama, do me a favor, don't take it to me, okay? Because, like the rest of you, I am effing human. And there's only so much that I can do. I don't know about you, but suicide is not the answer. So if you have an issue with me basically um, trying to like do whatever it takes to just stay alive, especially during the next 4 years, we're gonna have minor issues. This is not a video that I've wanted to make, but I have to because my little sister does not know that Nickelodeon did bad shit or anything about the Powerpuff Girls that could be considered bad, and I'm not going to hurt her by saying, "Oi, your favorite thing actually has some bad, sour history behind it." And that's how I'm going to approach Billie Bust Up from this point forward. Just taking everything I see at face value and not letting the noise distract me. Because, let me say this now. My little sister likes Billie Bust Up, and she's just a little budgie rose, alright? And I am not going to be the one to tell somebody who's developmentally around 3 years old that bad shit is being tied to this. I am not gonna be that person. No. Because I love my little sister. I truly do. And just adding what's essentially just minor details, in my painfully honest opinion, helps nobody. It doesn't help me, it doesn't help you, and it just, the amount of people it helps is actually zero, because the whole point of the, I'm just not going to touch the dark side of the fandom, because if I kept doing that, I'm just gonna wind up killing myself, and I just don't feel like it. All my little sister knows is Funny Owl Man. That's what she knows. She does not need to know the minor details, and to be frank, neither do I. I know it seems contradictory, but I'm actually a centrist. I vote based on beliefs and information. And I make decisions based on the information given to me. So if worst comes to worst, I'm just not going to talk about it. And if anyone tries to put words in my mouth, just know this. You're basically bullying someone with actual fucking autism. Like, if I told my little sister everything, guess what? There would be blood on my hands. Because, honestly, my little sister is very autistic. Like, details don't really matter to her. So, why it matters to you is beyond me. Like, yeah, I know it sounds really bad, but it's actually not healthy to doom scroll. Because, scientifically, if you kept doom scrolling the way that you're doing it right now, you're not gonna live a happy life. Because, let me say this. no fandom is without controversy or without drama. And sadly, Billie Bust Up is no exception to this rule. Because there are things from other fandoms that I'm part of that'll make your lip curl. Like the FNAF fandom. The creator is a Trump supporter. Or Poppy Playtime, where the big controversies happened all the way back in Chapter 2. So, I'm just actively choosing not to get involved in that drama. But I do make my point known. Like, the stuff about Black Griffin, love his work, but absolutely don't like some of his views at all. Like he made a rape joke, and all I can say to that is not funny. Yeah. And I kind of need this ghost owl now more than ever because, honey, the next 4 years are going to be dark as hell. And if I got into fandom drama, I will not survive the next 4 years at all. So, this owl is basically keeping me from killing myself. I am terribly sorry, but that's my view on it. Basically, I am not going to touch the finer details. I'm not going to look at them. I am not going to interact with them because it's just not healthy. If I told my little sister about the bad shit that happened at Nickelodeon back when she was in her Nickelodeon phase, she would not be very happy. We're talking about somebody who is very autistic, like can't even function in the world alone autistic. Like, needs somebody to hold her hand. So, I'm just going to take the same views as my little sister and just enjoy the game as is, regardless of controversies. And if you call me a supporter of that sort of thing, you're an idiot of the sort of thing that basically I hate because of the fact that it happened to me. I am going to be very sad and disgusted with you because let's be real. Let's be painfully real. It's not a joke. It's not funny. And instead of going on the internet and basically saying that you did it, you go to the police. I don't want to hear about any more drama than what's needed. Because at the end of the day, I'm just a human. An autistic human. Trying to survive in what's basically going to be the next 4 years of hell. And I'm going to take whatever it is that I find in order to survive. And I'm not even going to poke the Sonic the Hedgehog community because, goddamn, that would earn me a rake across the coals. So I'm just going to enjoy it at face value. And basically pretend that there is that characters are as is. Like, in other words, I'm not going to acknowledge that there is actual voice acting. I am not going to acknowledge the history of any voice actors. I am not going to poke it. I'm just going to do me. And basically stay in my own lane, alright? Basically, I'm just gonna enjoy it and use that to keep me from doing anything bad to myself. Because I'm gonna say this once. Suicide is never the answer. Subscribe for more. That's alright. Hit the like button. And for my sake, I hope you do not keep doing whatever the it is that you're doing, because I'm just trying to enjoy a piece of media. I am not a developer. I am not a voice actor in this game. Fuck. I am not even a talent agent. I am just a person enjoying stuff. Because if I stopped liking every piece of media that has controversy, I am not really going to have a happy life. So just take it at that. And I hope that I don't have to say anything again. Because I like you. Okay? I like you. And looking deep into things is honestly not very healthy. Besides, media does not just exclude video games or movies or even animation. It also includes books, music, basically anything that's made with human hands is bound to have some kind of controversy. At the end of the day, you're not that person. You have no connection to that media other than liking it. So why should you worry about what's going on in other people's baskets? Worry about your own. Because that's basically what I'm doing from this point out. Worrying about the eggs in my own basket. Because right now, the state of the United States, where I'm from, it's in hell. And if I survive the next 4 years, goddamn. Yeah. This is not a conversation I wanted to have, but I had to. I'm just not going to talk about anything regarding drama or voice acting because, honey, it's not healthy. Not even a little bit. So I'm just going to take my little sister's approach, play the game, enjoy it, and just enjoy the whole ride. So, I've said my bit. So yeah, subscribe or or do whatever at this point. I don't really mind. Just worry about the eggs in your basket, okay? Don't worry about other people's because in the long run, that will fucking hurt you. Alright? Subscribe,